How's it going, Skyline? I'm Miguel Garcia, and welcome to another weekly roundup of the news for the week of May 8th, 2015. Brought to you by the Skyline View. And that means in 2 days, it'll be Mother's Day, so make sure to get your mother a gift. Flowers would be good, or maybe even wine, like Aaron is gonna do.
Can you see me?
And
no.
Cool.
Yeah. Also, check out our podcast. Aaron's in it, and so is Dave. 3 unqualified people this week. It is also Teachers Appreciation Week. So we talk about our favorite teachers and what they have done for us. Now, let's get on to the news. Hey.
Hello.
I'm filling in for Kate. I'm filling in for Kate this week. She's actually Caitlin, but, you know, I'll just call her Kate for short. Anyway, this is Erin.
Hi, Erin.
She's our guest anchor for this week.
Yes.
And now let's get on to the news. The Hospitality and Tourism Management is a new program here at Skyline College. It offers students the ability to learn about key growth areas in the industry, such as hotels and lodging, meeting and event planning, restaurants, travel, recreations, and more. According to the school website, the program is designed for students who are interested in pursuing a career in the industry. You know, I didn't even know that Skyline even have a hotel and tourism management program.
Yeah.
So that's pretty interesting because I know a lot of people want to get into it.
Yeah, I know a couple people who worked at hotels and it supposedly pays well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I can't say if it is a fun job, but it probably is because
it seems like the type of job that you would start at a low position but eventually get really high up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like kind of like working at Starbucks.
It's like Holiday. You start out the Holiday Inn. Next thing you know, you're in the Marriott,
and then you own a hotel.
Exactly. This is actually really interesting. How about the next one?
And the second program is the Hotel and Restaurant Leadership Institute, and is a 4-week training experience for students who take part in the program. The program takes place at Skyline College, set to run from June 1st to the 25th this summer, and will allow students the chance to earn 3 industry-recognized certifications. So that's cool.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we mentioned the certifications in the story we wrote, or I don't even know who wrote this, but
I think Michelle Brignoli wrote it.
She did?
So. She told me about the programs.
Okay, did she tell you what, like anything about, any more detailed things about this?
Not so far. She said there was, she has pamphlets in, or maybe it was a booklet she was given that explained the program. But I think it's cool that it takes, 24 days and you get 3 certificates, or certifications, excuse me. So
yeah, that's not bad. In 4 weeks.
They're both really good career-driven programs.
Exactly. That, and like, what I'm wondering is, like, is it going to go through summer school? When is summer school? Because it says June 1 to 25.
I don't know.
I don't know where summer school is.
But I'm taking summer classes, so I should know.
So hopefully, like, this will go kind of hand in hand with the program, with the classes.
Yeah.
And then our last news story for this week is on Assembly Bill number 1212, the Student Freedom of Association Act. The bill is designed to stop community college districts, trustees of the California State University, and the Board of Regents of the University of California from discriminating against student organizations under their rule and control. The language of the bill uses examples of imposing certain requirements on student organization leaders or voting members. In addition, the bill would allow the students or the organization victims to take civil action against the college. So, I guess this is basically like, it's giving students the freedom to actually, like, what's the word for it? Not rebel. What's the word for it?
No, defend
themselves from, So I don't know a good example of what this will be useful for, but it already seems like it's gonna be really good for colleges, because basically the students will be listened to now. You don't have to do like the Berkeley. It's not even that's quiet protest. What was it called?
Oh, I don't know.
But the protest where they were just sitting down. Yeah,
like sit in or something.
Because almost every week, every month, there's always like a protest outside of a college somewhere. So like,
this gives them a little bit of a tool.
Yeah, it'll give them a little bit of a leverage. Like they could actually defend themselves now, and they don't have to do all these protests and whatnot.
All right, moving on to Focal Point. In Focal Point for this week, we have a review on the new film Avengers: Age of Ultron. It's the second movie of the Avengers series. And have you seen it yet, Miguel?
I have not. I am planning to, but I've watched all the rest of the Marvel movies. Maybe that counts.
I saw it. I wrote the review.
Oh, wow. I mean, you can talk about it. I don't really care.
I don't know. I mean, I liked it. I'm not supposed to
try to be spoiler free.
Yeah, that was the hardest part of writing the review. Is like I had one paragraph where I'm like, I want to tell you guys things, but I don't want to ruin it. I hope I didn't. I don't think I did.
Yeah,
but I liked it. I think, and I wrote about this in the review, but I think that everybody who follows the Marvel Universe is always going to have something that they disliked or was dissatisfied with the film. But even despite those, I think all Marvel movies are really enjoyable. And this one especially was set up in a way that got you ready for the next installments. I definitely think I've heard more people talking about their expectations for Civil War and for like Apocalypse rather than talking about Age of Ultron themselves. Like everyone's just ready for the next one.
Yeah, I feel like Age of Ultron was really just like a way to hype up the fans for the next one. Because really everybody's excited.
It was getting it all ready for Civil War.
Yeah.
Like it got the tension built, definitely. The whole film was revolved around like the tension between the group, and that's just gonna. It's just Civil War is gonna be great.
Yeah. What's the third Avengers movie gonna be called?
It's
Infinity War, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it? I
think it's Infinity War.
They just released the cast list, or most of the cast list for Civil War, I think.
Ooh.
Martin Freeman's gonna be in it, so that's cool.
Who's he gonna play? What?
They haven't said yet.
Oh,
yeah.
They're bringing Bilbo Baggins to the Avengers.
I know. He just gets to join the X-Men and the Avengers. All right. So that's a review, sort of.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to sports. I believe Terrence wrote this. I don't know how could you possibly review a fight, but I guess you could react to it because it was about the Mayweather and Pacquiao fight, which I was very disappointed in as well. It was supposed to be the fight of the century, but it was the most boring fight I've probably ever watched in my entire life of watching martial arts. Did you get to watch it?
I had worked during the fight, but like no one was at the mall. We had 2 customers. Everyone was watching the fight.
Exactly.
And then we went to a family's house, but by the time we got there, the fight was over. But they were all very, very disappointed.
Yeah, just imagine the hype. Like as you said, there's nobody in the mall, so everybody's tuning in.
Everybody thought it was.
And then when it was happening, it was just.
Yeah.
Like honestly, it was so boring. Like I mean, I already had an expectation that Mayweather was going to win the fight, but I didn't think it was going to be like that. Like, I thought, it's the end of their careers. They might as well end it with a bang, but they didn't. But you know what I heard, though? There's going to be a rematch. Mayweather's open to a rematch. Oh. So that's something to look forward to.
Another money thing. Yeah. I don't know.
Because there's so many rumors going around, and it's just, I don't know. I'm over it. I don't care anymore.
And then with local sports, we have updates for the results from badminton and baseball. The baseball team failed to make the second round of the regional and state playoffs. On the badminton side of things, we'll have an update soon. Yeah, I thought it was cool that they made it to.
Yeah, we have the updates on the badminton.
Yeah,
but
regarding baseball,
that sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they. Wait, no, they failed to make it to the second round. So they
did get in. They did get into playoffs, and
they got eliminated in the first round.
Yeah.
Who were they playing? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. Fresno.
Oh,
I think it was Fresno.
Wow.
But yeah, I think we have a nice team. They're good players.
They're good.
They have good heart.
I've interviewed a couple of the players before and the coach. Like,
yep, all good guys.
They're all saying that this was their best season yet. So
they had really good dynamic this year, and I think that it'll just add on to next season. You know, they have a lot of freshman players that are going to stay around as sophomores, so they always have time to improve.
Yeah. All right, so on the badminton side of things, the state championships are today and tomorrow, today being May 8th and tomorrow May 9th. MJ Fan and Rachel Lamb, I believe that's her name, made it in the double state championships. So I'm not entirely sure how badminton works. Like, does the whole team get to go into the championships, or is it just
I don't know.
The partners in doubles and the singles?
I'm sure as a team, they must start right at
Yeah.
championships, and then they progress differently. Maybe
the player individually progresses
Right?
throughout the
Probably.
championships. Because that'd be kind of weird though. Because like,
But I mean, if they're representing the team, then you could say Skyline's badminton team made it to state championships.
Yeah.
But it'll be those two players representing them.
actually, now that I think about it, I think it makes sense that way. Because if you think about it in the finals, like, are you really gonna have the schools like? Because I feel like there's separate finals for like the not game modes, but the doubles and singles, types. So I guess they're gonna have to like individually, like, have the students represent.
And they're
the
gonna
team.
have different results for each game. Yeah. And then Fan also made / qualified for singles in the state championship. So she'll be playing both doubles and singles in the state championship.
She's really like the star player of this team. Like, she is doing a lot of work. Like, last semester I interviewed her. Did I interview her?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, and I also had to cover a game, and essentially she wins like almost all the games she plays. It's crazy.
As she goes off to state championships.
Yeah, singles and doubles.
Yeah.
So, more power to her.
All right.
Yeah, that was our news for the week.
I am Erin.
And I'll see you back in the newsroom.
Bye, guys.
That's it for the weekly roundup. I hope you're enjoying our new format. Also, check out the rest of our stuff. Leave a like on this video, leave a comment below, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Check us out on Facebook. Find us on Twitter and Instagram and Vine and Snapchat. All of our taglines are always going to be the Skyline View. No spaces, no numbers, no nothing. And as always, I'm Miguel Garcia, and I'll see you again in the next weekly roundup.